Plenty of excitement right now around the USC baseball program. The Trojans finishing 37-19 this year, tied for third in the Pac-12, but more importantly, advancing to the NCAA regionals for the first time since 2005. The Trojans will head down to Lake Elsinore to take part in a regional that's actually hosted by UC Santa Barbara. The 4 teams involved: Santa Barbara, USC, Virginia, and San Diego State. The Trojans will face Virginia on Friday. We caught up with USC coach Dan Hubbs and catcher Garrett Stubbs to get their thoughts on the Trojan season and what waits for them this weekend. Dan Hubbs, obviously a lot of excitement about making the postseason, but your message to the team right now has been, hey, nice to be here, but we're here to win this thing. Talk about that mindset.
Well, I mean, hey, we expect to be here. I mean, we're USC, and I want the kids to understand that. We're a good team, and we played well all year, and it's just, hey, it's nice to be in. It was nice to see our name pop up, but now it's time to get down to business and win this thing.
And the reality is it has been 10 years since USC has been here, so a lot of excitement about the program. Have you heard from any former players, anybody involved with the program who's talking about how excited things are right now?
Yeah, I mean, we've been hearing a lot. I mean, just yesterday, Bill Bordley, who played, in the 70s and is a legend here, and he emailed and had a lot of nice things to say about how the team's playing and how we're doing things and bringing it back. And there's been a ton of excitement, whether it's guys I played with in the early 90s, guys in the 80s, 70s, 60s, even in the 50s that are really excited about the direction of the program and where we're headed. And they really like the way the team is playing as much as anything.
And let's talk about the regional right now. You've got 3 tough opponents. Just give a quick thought one by one on the 3 opponents in this regional. Let's start off with Virginia.
Okay, well, Virginia, we know they're a preseason top 5 team in the country. They had a couple injuries early, and they scuffled a little bit in the middle of the year. And they've really kind of hit their stride again. We know they have a lot of arm strength on the mound. They're very athletic in the field. They're going to be a challenge. I mean, we feel like if we play our best game, though, I've been saying this all year, if we play our best game, I don't know that there's anybody who can beat us. And we're going to have to play well. I think against anybody we play in this regional, they're all very talented. We know Virginia is battle-tested. They were College World Series runner-up last year, and they have a lot of guys returning from that team. And so we're looking forward to it. And, I think that we've proven over the course of the year that we can play against enough teams that have been in the regional and are battle-tested that we're just right there with them.
And let's talk about how you plan on setting up your pitching matchups right now. What's the rotation going to be?
Well, right now we're going to go Davis on Friday. We'll go Toomey on Saturday, and then we'll play everything else by ear. And then, in terms of the pen, we'll just kind of match up and see how the lineup rolls around and what we see over the next 2 days when we're scouting them and on tape and who are the best matchups for the different hitters they have.
Garrett, as someone who's been around this program for a while, talk about what it means to see the 10-year drought end to get back to the postseason and the pride that has been around this place in the last week.
Yeah, well, from a little kid, I got to watch the Trojans play baseball and football and all these sports, and we've always been a team that's contended for a national championship every year, and the last 10 years hasn't shown that. I got here my freshman year with our whole class, and we made it a point to say that we were going to bring this program back to what it is this year. And now that we're in a regional, we're here to win it and not just get in, but actually go on to the Super Regionals and the College World Series.
I heard you talk about how this was one of the big reasons you came back for your senior year was to make this happen. So how gratifying is that?
Absolutely. I think our whole senior class, we have everyone has a lot of people have opportunities junior year to go off and play pro ball. But as a senior class, like I said, we came in here to change the program. And last year we fell short of that by, just about a game, even though there was pretty sure that we should have been in. But coming back this year, our goal was to get to that regional and not have to put it in any committee's hand, but really win the games that we need to win and get into a regional without anybody else making any decisions. And that's what we did this year.
Give us your thoughts on Dan Hubbs' role in getting this program to this point.
He's an incredible coach. He's really personable with his players. All of us feel comfortable going up to him and having conversations about baseball and even stuff outside of baseball. I think a lot of us really see him as a friend. And he disciplines us just like any other coach does, but we respect what he has to say. And if you see us on the field, we discipline ourselves as well. So to be able to have a coach that you can have conversations with, from almost like a player perspective, it's great to have somebody like that.
And it's the final question. Talk about your excitement as someone who has been a college baseball fan to be part of this postseason, to make a run at Omaha. It's something every guy dreams of.
Absolutely. It's incredibly exciting. And, we want to win this regional because our matchup for the Super Regional is UCLA. And, to be able to play a Super Regional against UCLA would be incredible. They have to win their regional and we have to win ours. But I think college baseball has been waiting for a matchup like that for a long time.